All right, so let's come to a tall seat then. Let's close our eyes. Begin to ground down into our seat. I want you to begin to feel your tailbone pressing firmly into the floor, your navel drawing into your spine. Continue to draw in a little bit deeper with each exhale. And every time it is in a little bit deeper, hold it there, strengthening through your lower abdomen, stabilizing you, giving you strength. But allowing a full breath above the navel. So still allowing the upper belly, the back, the ribs, the chest, all to expand and contract with each breath. Feel yourself becoming more centered, relaxing the shoulders away from your ears. And the breath is deep and steady. And on an inhale, you're going to bring your arms all the way up to the sky. Once they're there, let's reach one arm at a time as if you're climbing a ladder, stretching up to the ceiling, extending through your body. Make sure to keep that core active, that tailbone grounded. And then inhaling both arms up. And let's exhale, fold forward. And just take a few deep breaths as you sink down, wiggle into it if you'd like to. Let go of any tension in those hips and the lower back. Staying low, we're going to inhale, walking across to the right. Folding over the thigh, reach across with the left arm. Feel the stretch through your side, keeping the hips grounded. And then a big inhale as we come across the body all the way to the left. Folding over the thigh once more, reach across with that right arm, deep breathing. then inhaling back to center when you're ready, all the way up to a tall seat. And let's cross our legs the opposite way. So again, we're sitting tall. Take a moment, ground into the tailbone. Pull the navel in a little deeper with each exhale. Holding it in tight, stabilizing you, breathing above it. As you inhale, I want you to bring your arms halfway up, reaching out to the sides. On an inhale, you're going to take the arms, squeeze your shoulders back, open as wide as you can. You can look up a little bit to the sky. Exhale, bring the arms together, pull the belly in a little bit deeper, bringing those hands together in front of you. Then again, big inhale, open wide, squeeze the shoulders back, activate those muscles between your shoulder blades. Exhale, pull the belly in a little bit deeper, bring the hands together, and do that a few more times at your own pace. Big inhale, open, activating the back, activating those shoulders. Exhaling, pulling the core in, squeezing the chest. Let's keep on going a few more times. Let's do one more. And then on the next inhale, when you open, you can bring the arms all the way up to the sky. Let's grab onto one wrist, gently pull up and over, opening through the side of the body. Take a moment here to stretch. And then inhaling back to center, grab onto the other wrist. And again, another big inhale up and over. As you inhale, return to center, reach both arms up tall. Exhale, twist, bring opposite hand to knee, back arm supporting you. Take a moment, guiding yourself into your twist here. And then a big inhale, bring those arms all the way back up. Let's exhale, twist over to the other side. Again, taking your time. Deep breathing into your twist. And then one more big inhale all the way up to the sky. Let's exhale, fold forward, walking the hands away. Relax to gravity. Again, if you need to wiggle into it to sink a little bit deeper, feel free. Deep breathing. And as you inhale, walk yourself back up to a tall seat. And from here, we're going to come to our hands and knees in tabletop. Let's make sure our wrists come beneath our shoulders, knees come beneath our hips. Lengthen through the spine, strong core supporting you. Take a deep breath in. And then on the exhale, you're going to lift your spine, tucking under tailbone and chin, pulling that navel in and up as high as possible. Then a big inhale, open, stretch, and release the belly. Again, the exhale brings you up to cat pose. Really focus on drawing that navel in and up, holding it up there at the top. And then the big inhale brings you to cow as you release and let go. And just keep on going with your own breath through this cat-cow, bringing a big focus into that core. Make sure you pause when you're in cat. Pausing in cow, taking your time to both activate the core and then to stretch it out. On your next exhale, you're going to come all the way back to your child's pose. Let's hold here for a moment, a few deep breaths as you sink into those hips. Breathe into your belly, releasing the lower back at a good stretch. As you inhale, return to a flat back table. Tuck under your toes and lift to downward dog. And let's just pedal out the feet. Again, we're getting a big stretch here. Opening up that body, getting everything moving slowly. Good, and then when you're ready, you're going to walk your feet up to meet your hands in your forward bend. We're sinking down, looking towards the knees, letting the head become heavy. If you want to shake the head yes and no a few times, feel free. And then with bent knees, you're going to inhale, roll up one vertebrae at a time like a rag doll. Good, and come up to mountain pose. So in your mountain pose, you want to plant into those feet. Lift up through the legs, engage your core. Relax the shoulders back and down. You want to draw the shoulder blades down the spine, fingertips reaching for the floor. Chin becomes parallel with the floor as the head elongates up to the sky. Close the eyes and find your balance. Activating each muscle in the body, working towards being centered, stopping any swaying, feeling connection with the ground beneath you. And then when you're ready, opening your eyes, let's inhale the arms up to the sky. On the exhale, we're going to swan dive down into our forward bend. And then inhale our right leg all the way back to a lunge. On exhale, step back to downward dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, lower down to the ground. Untuck your toes and inhale, come up to that cobra. As you exhale, let's return back to that child's pose. Inhale to flat back table. Exhale back to downward dog. Inhale the right leg forward to lunge. Exhale the left leg into forward bend. And then inhale, bent knees, look up, reverse swan dive all the way up to the sky. Exhale, swan dive right back over. As you inhale, take your left leg back to lunge. Exhale the right leg back to downward dog. Let's inhale forward to plank. Exhale, lower down to the ground. Untuck the toes and inhale up to cobra. Exhale back to child's pose. Inhale to flat back table. Tuck under the toes and exhale to downward dog. Inhale your left leg forward to lunge. Exhale the right leg to meet it in forward bend. And then bent knees, look up. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way to the sky. Exhale, hands down to your heart. From here, let's inhale the arms back up to the sky. Bend your knees and exhale, swan dive down into your forward bend. As you inhale, look halfway up, hands to shins or thighs. Exhale, fold forward. Let's inhale our right leg all the way back to lunge. Hold here for a moment, sinking down into those hips, pressing through your back heel. Then dropping your right knee to the ground, untuck your right toe. Squeeze your inner thighs and inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold back forward. Tuck under your right toe, lift up to a lunge. Exhale, back to downward dog. Let's inhale forward to plank. Exhale, lower down to the ground. Untuck the toes and inhale up to that cobra. Exhale, lower to the floor and tuck back to child's pose. And then let's inhale to flat back table and hold. Make sure the wrists are beneath the shoulders, knees are beneath the hips. Once there, find your balance, strong core. Let's take our right leg, bring it out behind you. Press through the heel, toes to the ground. On exhale, bring the knee into the chest, pulling your chin towards it. Inhale, press back out. Exhale, bring that knee in. Inhale, press out. Exhale in. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale out. Let's do one more. Exhale in. Inhale out. From here, let's take that foot, bring it all the way through, step it up for a low lunge. Holding for a moment, sink down into the lunge, stretch out that left hip. Then tuck under the left toe, lift up to a high lunge, and on an exhale, step your feet together for forward bend. As you inhale, look halfway up, hands to shins or thighs, strong core. Exhale, fold forward. And then bent knees, let's inhale, roll up one vertebrae at a time like a rag doll. Strong core, strong thighs, pulling you up. And finding mountain pose. At the top, you're going to inhale, bring your arms all the way up to the sky. Bend the knees, exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, look halfway up, hands to shins or thighs. Exhale, fold forward. Let's inhale our left leg all the way back to lunge. And again, let's hold, sinking down into those hips. Pressing back through that heel. Let's drop the left knee to the ground, untuck the left toe, strong thighs. Lift and sweep those arms up. Exhale, fold down. Tuck under your left toe, lift up to lunge. And step back to downward dog when you're ready. We're going to then inhale forward to plank. Exhale, lower down to the ground. Untuck the toes, inhale up to that cobra. Exhale, lower and press back to child's pose. Let's inhale to flat back table and hold. Again, make sure the wrists come beneath your shoulders, knees come beneath your hips, find that balance, core is strong. On inhale, take your left leg, press it back to the back wall, press through the heel, toes facing down, strong body here. As you exhale, bring the knee into the chest, bring the chin towards it. Inhale, press out. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, press out. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, press out. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, press out. Two more. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, press out. Last one. Exhale, bring it in. And inhale, press out. This time, as you exhale, bring that foot all the way through. Use your core. Step it through for that low lunge. Sink down into those hips. Feel a big stretch through the right hip. When you're ready, tuck under your right toe. Lift up that knee coming to lunge, and on an exhale, step the feet together for forward bend. As you inhale, look halfway up, hands to shins or thighs. Use that core. Exhale, fold forward. And now bent knees, let's inhale, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Again, using the core, nice and strong, all the way up to your mountain pose. And holding at the top. Good. So let's find our balance here. I'm going to do a little bit of a balance series, working the core. If you need a chair or wall to hold onto, feel free. If you need to put your foot up and down for balance, feel free. But first, find a good mountain pose. So feet beneath those hips, lifting up through the legs, engaging the core, engaging those inner thighs. The back is strong. We're pulling the chest up. The shoulder blades are coming towards each other. Deep breathing here. You can bring your hands wherever they're comfortable. Again, wall, chair, hips, sky, whatever feels good for you. Just keep the shoulders back and down. And shift your weight to whichever foot you feel best on. Find a drishti, a point of focus, something straight ahead of you. And then when you're ready, with the weight shifted to that foot, take the weight out of that other foot and just keep the toe on the ground for now. Make sure you're strong and balanced here. And then when you're ready, you're going to flip those toes up. Lift up your knee, coming to stork. Pull the belly in. Strong thigh, strong core. Other side is lifting. Deep breathing here. Keep the breath above the navel, up in the ribs and the chest. Shoulders are back and down. As you exhale, bring the foot down. Touch the toes down to the ground in front of you. Flip the toes back up and bring the knee back up as you inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. One more. Exhale, release that foot down, touch. And inhale, lift it up and hold. Deep breathing here again. The back is strong, the shoulders are pulling back, the chest is open. Strong core, flexed foot. When you're going to find our tree pose, tree could be anywhere beneath the knee, all the way down to the ground. Anywhere above your knee, whatever feels good for you right now. Again, we're holding strong. Imagine there's a string in between in your body, lifting up from your base, pulling up through the core, all the way through the crown of the head. Chest is still open, the back is still strong, staying steady, breathing. When you're ready, bring the knee forward. Let's come to stork once more. Strong core, pulling that leg up, holding, deep breaths. And then as you exhale, bring the foot down, place on the floor, shake out that other ankle, shake out the leg. Thank you for holding you. Good. And then we find mountain pose again first. So planting down into those feet. Making sure they're right beneath those hips. Lifting through the legs, lifting through the core, pulling in and stabilizing. Shoulders are back and down. The chest is open. The back is strong. Deep breathing here. Find that drishti, that point of focus. Now again, you can put your hands wherever you're ready for balance. You can shift your weight to the opposite foot now. And take a moment. Make sure that you're nice and steady. Make sure there's a good connection with the ground. The rest of your body's pulling up and is strong. And then when you're ready, moving just to the toe on that other foot, maintaining that balance, maintaining that strength. Whenever you feel good, flip that toe up, begin to lift the leg, coming to your stork. And again, strong core, strong thigh, flexed foot, chest is open, back is strong, pulling the shoulders back. On an exhale, gently lower the leg, touch the toe to the ground. Inhale, bring that foot back up. And just keep on going. Exhale, release and lower. Inhale, strong, pull up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Let's do one more. Exhale, lower. And inhale, lift and hold. Strong core. Shoulders are back. Chest is open. Foot is flexed. When you're ready, you're going to move to tree. Again, tree can be as low as the ground. Anywhere below your knee, anywhere above your knee, just not on your knee. In tree, we're still lifting tall. The core is strong. Those shoulders are back, strengthening your upper back. Chest is open. Deep breathing. And then we'll bring the knee forward, come back to that stork, flex foot up. And then relax that foot down and shake out that other ankle, thanking that leg for holding you. And let's return to mountain pose whenever you're ready. As you inhale, you're going to bring the arms back up to the sky. On the exhale, fold forward. Big swan dive down, bent knees. And then we're going to walk ourselves back to downward dog. Now in downward dog, I really want you to lift those hips high, pull the navel in and up. Press through the hands, open those shoulders wide, drop the head, and press into those heels as much as you can. You can bend the knees if you need. From here, I want you to shift your weight to your left foot. Take your right leg all the way up to the sky for three-legged dog. As you exhale, you're going to pull the knee into your chest and move into a little bit of a plank pose. Then inhale, press back. Exhale, bring it back in. Inhale, press back. One more time. Exhale, bring it in. And inhale, press back. This time let's exhale the foot to the ground. Let's just hold mountain pose for a moment. If you need, not mountain pose, I'm sorry, downward dog for a moment. If you need a break, take child's pose, feel free. And then when you're ready, shift your weight over to your right foot. Let's bring the left leg up to the sky for three-legged dog. And again, let's bring the knee into the chest as you exhale, moving into a bit of a plank pose. Inhale, press out. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, press out. Exhale, bring it in. And inhale, press out. Exhale, that foot to the ground. Let's inhale forward to plank. Exhale, lower to the ground, however you need to get there. Untuck those toes. We're going to inhale up to cobra. Strong core. Let's hold for a few deep breaths. As you exhale, lower to the ground. Keep your hands by your chest underneath those shoulders. Tops of the feet on the mat. Heels together, activating those inner thighs. When you're ready, you're going to inhale, roll the shoulders back and down. Come to a baby cobra. Don't use your hands to lift you. Just have them there for support. Exhale, lower. Inhale again, up to that baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up to baby cobra. Pull the shoulders back and down. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift to baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Two more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more. See if you get a little bit higher. Inhale, lift. Don't use the hands, just there for support. Exhale, lower. And this time we're going to exhale back to child's pose whenever you're ready. Just take a few moments here, a few deep breaths. Feel that stretch through the lower back, through the shoulders as you extend those arms. Maybe rock a little bit in the pose. And let's inhale back to flat back table. And let's come around to a seated position. And we're going to bring our feet into Baddha Konasana. Let's get a quick stretch into those inner thighs, into those hips. Good, so sitting up tall, let those knees fall open. Take a breath or two here as you release any tension. And then whenever you're ready, exhaling forward, flat back as long as you can, and then relax to gravity, deep breathing. Good. As you inhale, come back up to a tall seat. Bring those knees into your chest. Give them a hug. And then sitting up a little bit taller, holding onto those knees. I want you to begin to bring your weight back into your tailbone and begin to take the weight out of your feet until they're off the ground. Holding here, deep breathing. If you can, take the shoulders, roll them back and down. Try to open the chest a little bit wider. Then holding onto one leg, let the other leg extend out. If you can, let it still hover above the ground. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let's switch sides. Big inhale. Exhale, switch sides. If you need to rest the feet down, feel free and do the same motion. Inhale. Exhale, switch. Keep going with your own breath a few more times, switching every time you exhale. Let's just do one more. And then you can bring both knees into the chest when you're ready. Bring the feet back to the ground. Let's hold on behind the thighs, tilt the chin down, and then lower down one vertebrae at a time all the way to the floor. Good. Once you're there, feet flat on the ground, knees bent. I want you to take a moment, make sure your back is long. If you need to wiggle the hips down, feel free. So make sure your spine is as long as possible on the ground. Then you're going to take your hands behind your head. I want you to take a deep breath in. Exhale, pull the navel in towards the spine, pushing your back a little bit more into the ground. What we're going to do here, a few little crunches, but modified. So you're bringing your nose directly up to the ceiling. You're not coming towards your legs. So you're going to take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift your shoulders off the ground. Whole body comes up straight to the ceiling. Inhale, come back down. So again, exhale, everything comes straight up to the ceiling. Inhale, back down. Exhale, straight up to the ceiling. Inhale, back down. Keep those arms open. Try not to let the elbows bring you up. Let the whole core lift you. Your hands are just there to support your head. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Let's do one more. Exhale, lift. And inhale, lower. Good. Remove those hands. Bring them down to the ground beside you. Walk the feet a little bit closer to your glutes as much as possible. Feet plant on the ground. Knees don't have to be touching, but keep them close together. Don't let them splay apart. Palms on the ground supporting you. When you're ready, on an exhale, activate your glutes, your thighs, your core. And you're going to lift your hips up off the ground as high as you're comfortable. And then slowly lower. Good. Whenever you're ready, you're going to lift again. You can take a few breaths to get up, activating the core, the glutes, the thighs. And then again, maybe take a breath or two to get all the way back down. One vertebrae at a time, slowly releasing the core from the top, down to the bottom. Tailbone should be the last thing that touches. And just keep on going a few more times. And we do it 3 more times, slowly activating and lifting. And then slowly releasing and lowering. Let's just do one more lift. And the next time you lower, let those hips relax. Walk the feet a little bit away, loosen up. Open your arms out to the sides, take a deep breath in. And then on the exhale, let the knees fall over to the right and look to your left in a gentle twist. And then gently coming back to center. Let the knees fall over to the left and look to your right. And then from here, coming back to center, bring your knees into your chest, give them a great big hug, and rock side to side, massaging your back out. And then coming back to center, bring your feet down to the ground. Open them as wide apart as your mat. And let's do some windshield wipers. Let the knees fall side to side. Good. And then from here, extending your body all the way out, arms and legs far away from each other. Let's rotate those wrists and ankles a few times in each direction. And then if there's any other stretches you feel like you need, you can feel free to take them now. And then get ready for your Shavasana. Find a comfortable position, laying down with those eyes closed. Good. So taking a moment, relaxing into your body. I want you to focus on taking a few deep belly breaths as you lay here. Breathing into the belly, into the lower back. Allowing yourself to completely unwind, to stretch out that core, to let go of any stress or tension in those shoulders. And just allow yourself now, this time, to unwind, to be present, to be connected with yourself. Slowly, you can begin to bring your awareness back into the space, into your breath, and into your body. Begin to wiggle fingers and toes, hands and feet, arms and legs. You can take any stretches you need at the time that your body is calling for. When you feel ready, you can roll to one side in the fetal position and slowly work your way back up to a tall seat with your eyes closed. Taking our hands to our heart, I'd like to thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you feel strong, centered, and balanced. So with love and gratitude, the light within me bows to the light within you. Namaste.